Well, it's been a while since I've done a fucking video on my phone, hasn't it? But welcome back to another video, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm not setting up StreamYard for this because I'm just catching up on the 5:30 game. I think it's 1-1, but I'm rewound the game so I can watch the Aston Villa Newcastle game. You know, some actual football. Some actual football. My head is absolutely gone. My head is absolutely gone. But I'm trying my best to keep calm and try to be as articulate as possible because I know what type of reaction people want. I'm not going to give you that reaction. But listen, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Trying to reach 1K before the end of the season. Yeah, we're actually trying to achieve like some form of target, you know, unlike West Ham who have no fucking target and decided to make Southampton equal Derby County's record. I think even Southampton fans were probably surprised at how useless a team like us are. I don't know whether they expected to lose and get rolled over, but if they did, they clearly didn't watch my match preview, because if you watch my match preview, you would have noticed that I said we'd either draw or lose. We'd either draw or lose. Yes, West Ham United would either draw or lose. That's a big problemo. That's a big problemo when it comes to West Ham, is that you now expect it to happen. You now expect shit to happen because you support West Ham United. I'm going to chat about the manager quickly. I know a lot of people want to chat about the manager. I've had people DM me. Shout out to Charlie every single time. I've had other people trolling me. Listen, rightly so, cool, but focus on your own clubs. But it is what it is. It's part of the game because I do the exact same thing. Wait, Villa scored in 1 minute. Oh, fair enough. For me, I get criticisms of the manager because I feel like he completely misused Jared Bowen today. And for me, I did agree with the starting lineup apart from Guilherme for Kudus. I would have done that. Thank God he started Fulkirk. I wanted Emerson to start, and obviously Wan-Bissaka was injured, and I'll get onto Soufal in a sec. I actually might make a separate video on that. I might make a part 2. And just go in on Soufal because he could have a whole 10-minute video by himself after the way he's been complaining about game time to then that performance. That was sickening. And I can't lie. I just want to go in on people. Pause when I say this, but I want to go in on people because I'm sick of West Ham United fan discourse. But I'll come on to that another time. I'm getting off track. I didn't like the way he used Jared Bowen because one thing I criticised, well, not one thing I criticised Lopetegui for, one of the many things I criticised Lopetegui for was using Jared Bowen on the right-hand side, hugging the touchline with Vladimir Soufal underlapping or our right-back underlapping. I get Bowen on the touchline only if the centre-back, the right-back is tucked into a third centre-back. So he can still run at people 1v1. If there's anyone underlapping, you're only allowing him to create. So I feel like that was a big problem for me today. And don't get me wrong, that wasn't the only reason why Bowen played bad today. He has to take his own responsibility. He was trying too much today. That first half was fucking dreadful. And people have the audacity to say, why are we booing? It's against Southampton. That's why we're booing. Also, we're 17th. I don't care if we're winning 3-0. I'm booing. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to boo regardless. I'm going to boo every single minute until I see some actual progression. And when I mean progression, I'm not even fucking talking about the manager. I'm talking about get me new signings in the summer, 3 midfielders minimum. And if Potter still can't do fuck all with either what he's got and he gets nothing, or with players, then he has to go next season. The reason why I'm not Potter out, the reason why I'm not like, oh, Potter must go, is because I had no expectation when he joined. I said this is the pre-season. So I'm sticking to that. I had no expectation. I didn't think he was going to do anything. Did I think we'd be 17th? No. I didn't. I didn't think the players would stoop this low. It generally looked like the players threw the toys out the pram and didn't want to play. I'll give credit to Tadimo. I'll give credit to Fulkirk. I'll give credit to Areola, even though he should have caught the ball instead of fucking punching it a couple of times. I'll give credit to Lucas Paquetá, back-to-back weeks, fair play. And Bowen for the goal, but not for your performance. I think that's and Soler as well. Ward-Prowse, useless. It's like having a year 7 playing with the year 11s. Not fast, not physical. You're a fucking idiot. You need to leave. I don't want some of these players surviving, as in like, yeah, I don't want these players surviving before the manager. I don't want the players, I don't want the manager, sorry, to leave before some of these players. Some of these players don't deserve a fourth manager. That's right, fourth. Alvarez, Ward-Prowse. Alvarez didn't play today, he wasn't even in the squad, I don't care. Alvarez, Ward-Prowse, Southall, who's going to leave in the summer. Players like this, players like that are just a few examples. You guys know what players I complain about all the time. Some of these players don't deserve it. Do you know what it is as well? This was a team we expected Potter, not expected Potter, but demanded for Potter to, pick. This is one of the better team selections that we've had over the past, season. So why am I going to complain? Because you picked the right team. Now it's time for the players to show application. Mohamed Kudus today. Why can't you cross a ball? As much as you were on the left, you was also in the middle for the first 25 minutes. And you didn't do anything. Paquetá and Soler were doing things. Kudus was doing nothing today. And listen, this is against Southampton. This is against Southampton. The reason why I'm not angry and I'm just distressed is because I somewhat expected us to bottle it against Southampton, which is fucking mental to say. But I know this club more than anyone, well, any neutral fan. And I know there's a lot of non-West Ham fans that watch this. So when I tell you about West Ham, listen to me. Don't ever hype us up and then just start trolling me in the comments. Because I predicted this and I told you before that nothing's going to happen. Listen to me about this club. Good records that we have against teams get destroyed. Bad records that we have against teams carry on. We scored 2 goals against Southampton over 2 games and only got 4 points against them. And even in the 1-0 under Lopetegui when Juric's first game, we just about beat them. They got a point under fucking Simon Rusk and Adam Lallana as joint managers. Joint managers. Another thing that I wanted to criticise Potter for today is I didn't think, I like Ollie Scholes. I don't think he needed to come on, nor do I think he played bad. But I just don't think Emerson needed to come off. I don't think Ferguson was needed. I don't think he needed to come on. Listen, I don't think Bowen was contributing much, but when we get a late equaliser done against us like that, you need your goal scorers on the pitch because who else is scoring goals? I get taking Fulkrug off, don't get me wrong, I do. I get putting Soucek on for an extra body in midfield. I got that sub. I got the Guilherme sub as well. But, and listen, Mavropanos didn't really do anything good, anything bad. So it's not even a thing about him. He's another one, by the way, that I add to the list of not surviving 4 managers. No. But I don't think that sub needed to happen necessarily. I think you could see out the game by not playing 5 defenders. But also, why are we seeing out the game against Southampton? And this isn't even a Potter thing what I'm about to say. This is a Potter, Lopetegui, Moyes, Bilic, Pellegrini thing that always happened at West Ham. Now will always be instilled in our DNA. Is that we go 1-0 up. And we don't like to capitalise on going 1-0 up. I've not seen us do that for about 5 years. Where we go 1-0 up. And we just sit back all the time. No matter which manager we have. So that's my take on it. That's why I'm not Potter out. Listen, I understand criticisms of him because I'm criticising him. But I didn't have any expectation. Next season, I have expectation. I don't have enough time and patience for me to give you 3-4 years. That's not how life works. We're not even a win now club. I'm not even talking about winning now. I am talking about challenging for cups though. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about expectation because we're at the London Stadium. I have to go to that stadium to watch this shit. I didn't even have my glasses because I'm getting new glasses on Monday. Luckily, I was half blind watching that. Thank God I was. But listen, people, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Social media's up in the description. Road to 1K. Please subscribe. We're not that far from 1K now, so please subscribe. And I'll catch you later. Take care, peace. We're going live at 11 PM for Pro Clubs.